People are talking about how many people will vote.
And it turns out that a big contingent of voters will be under the age of 35. That's right, the millennials plan to vote this time, for real this time. According to the news program Now This, 80% of millennials say they will vote in November, but in the 2016 midterms, only about 49% of millennials voted.
So I guess that means that all those millennials will be getting off their parents' couches to go to the polls. I mean, that's the joke. That's the knock on young people.
I just think you're not ever going to tell a pollster, "No, I have no plans on voting." Yeah.
But you know what? I think the future of our country really is in the future people, the young people. And if they're motivated to vote and they care about things like global warming, the environment, and other social issues out there.
Yeah, well, look, I'm kind of split on this. If they're already motivated to vote and you don't have to tell them, then they probably have studied around and are good voters. If you have to remind someone of when the election is or to vote, they're probably not informed enough to make the right decisions. So those people probably shouldn't be voting. I'm not a big fan of get out the vote efforts.
Oh, no, I am, because, I mean, I have to stop and think, okay, wait, we're also going to be talking about should we have unanimous juries? We're also going to be talking about sales taxes when your property is appraised for a lot more than it used to be. You know, still check the Advocate and see what their recommendations are. And I still have to be reminded, because people are busy. I wouldn't call myself necessarily an uneducated voter, but I could use a reminder, as you said, the automated
Right.
way
Well,
of
no,
thinking.
you're a wildly educated voter compared to the average person on the street.
I don't know.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, if things are spelled out correctly in amendments like the unanimous juries, then I can get it. But otherwise, sometimes I have to, bone up on it a little bit. And I say great for the millennials,
All right, but if they're not boning up on themselves, the commercial's not going to get them to do it.
Okay, he said. Well, you hear it all the time. If you don't vote, you can't complain about the election results.
So we're asking, do you think it's important to get out and vote, no matter your age? Give us your thoughts when you grab the mic.
Yes, it is important to vote. It's the way to participate in the future of your country, and it's your voice to be part of.
Important to shape policy, and depending on sort of your personal beliefs, if you feel like,
Yes, everybody should have a choice to vote. Our vote count for every, president or whatever we need to vote. Everybody. Our vote counts. It really do. So get out and vote, okay? It's important.
Matters, and it's up to us to determine where our world's going to go.
Hear, hear. I agree with the last woman. Actually, all of them, when she said, the future of our world, and that's probably another young person.
I think I disagree with every single one of them.
No, come on.
Yes.
No, what's wrong? Get out and vote. It is important.
Look,
that's how our society works.
On the millennials, do 20-year-olds make the best decisions in society, or people older?
But
do you
the
make better
millennials
decisions?
go all the way up to 35. I mean, don't discount the older millennials.
Not discounting them, but if you have to use a commercial to drive the people I'm worried about. But look, aren't you more educated about the world issues than you were when you were 20?
Yes, but you know what? I miss the passion that I had when I was 20. I mean, the passion to
misinformed passion.
No,
is not
just
a good way to determine.
what did they say? What did they say, James? What's that classic line? A conservative is a liberal who's been mugged. You know what I mean?
I haven't heard that, but I like that.
Yeah, you kind of grow more conservative in your views the older you get. I kind of miss the get out there and knock some heads kind of approach.
Yeah, I mean, do we need the Tide Pod eating crowd, though? Do we need to rush them to the polls?
That's low. That's tweens that are eating Tide Pods now. Come on.
Okay, well, they're not voting at least, though, right?
No, they're not.
Okay,
They're not yet.